Hello, everybody! Welcome to another episode of Vesper's Retro Reviews. I'm Ramses,
And I'm the Vesper.
and we're back for another Can Vesper Do It episode. This time we picked a classic, an oldie but a goodie. He's been getting very good at these, so we wanted to up the challenge a little bit, but I still think he's going to do it. We're not going to make it too impossible for him. But this is Gyruss, 1983 by Konami, an oldie but a goodie. The challenge in this game is to go from Neptune all the way back to Earth, and it's
You know what?
very difficult.
I know for a fact that I won't be able to get back to Earth on 1/4. That's just not going to happen. I won't get back on 2/4 either because there's no continues.
That's right, no continues.
So, due to my inability to play this game, I'm going to say, let's try to get to Saturn on 1/4.
Okay, so that would be the Can Vesper Do It challenge. Earth, I would say Earth, and he's gonna fail. It is a very hard game. I play this all the time. It's very hard to get to Earth. I think I did it once in my life, and it was a miracle type of thing. So we will say Saturn is the challenge. Can he get to Saturn on 1/4? That's 3 lives. You get extra lives, though, so he might have more than 3 lives by the time we get there. Can he get to Saturn? That's the challenge. And before we start, let's just give you a little history. Gyruss made in 1983, Konami. It had a great soundtrack. Some of you guys might be familiar with it. They used a remix of a classical song by J.S. Bach called Toccata and Fugue in D minor. Great song, one of the best musics in the old-style arcade like this, and I think that's one of the things people remember of this game.
Well, you know what? They don't want to hear you talking all nerd stuff. They want to see me suffer as I try to save the planet Earth
from all these alien invaders.
Yep. So and by the way, this is on just regular difficulty. And there's many different ports of this. And the easiest one I've seen so far is the Game Boy Advance. You don't hardly have anything flying at you.
That's true. That is one of the easiest ports of this. They don't really up the difficulty at all. And you can probably get to Earth many times on that version. But we want the authentic feeling.
Yeah, well, the problem is we're not going to get the authentic feeling because of one major reason. And that major reason is called there's no joystick.
Alright, he's just warming up, folks. Here we go. Yes, as our star here, Vesper, was saying, there's no joystick. I mean, I know you guys should be saying, whoa, why don't you guys get a joystick? Well, we just don't, so...
Not all the games need a joystick. Like this one, because you have to go in a circle, it's not quite the same using just a joystick on a controller. I'll tell you that right now. It's not nearly as reactive. Like, I'm having troubles dodging these things because I'm like, oh god.
So we're pretty much using a Xbox or a PS2 type controller, you know, the one with 2 knobs and the D-pad and the 4 buttons set up and the shoulder buttons. We're using a controller like that, and to get a sort of authentic feel, we're using the knob as the joystick here. And you have to really cycle it around when you want to turn around these corners here, because this is a very circular game. You're going around.
And there's an obvious delay. It's hard to see here, but when you're trying to go left and right, it pauses for just a moment instead of instantly reacting.
Alright, so now you made it to the first planet. Every time you reach a planet, you get a chance to. So your object is to try to shoot every single thing on the stage while they're on the stage. So, there you go. You got all
now, I do want to point out that, like, this is probably going to be the easiest part of the game, this part here. But I really hate to say it, but I mean, this delay really does hurt. You're like, why does it hurt so much for? Well...
one got away.
The reason it hurts so much is this is basically a bullet hell type game eventually, and you need to be able to dodge.
Yes, reaction time becomes very important. So now we're on our way to Uranus. No. Alright, so he's down to 1 life, but if he gets 30,000, he'll get an extra life, so he's not out of it yet.
Now, you gotta be careful when they come around like that.
Yep, we'll swarm you. So, yeah, this is sort of a precursor of how horrible the game becomes. It becomes fast swarms where they drop 1,000 bombs on you as Saturn.
You know, I didn't complete it on 1/4 to Saturn, but I want to try it again. I'm going to get to Saturn. And you know what? This was just a bit part of me dying. I have it in me. It's coming back. And I will have to compensate with my excellent skills to overcome this delay.
Alright, here we go. Back to Neptune again. You see, this game is just hard. It gives you no continues, no nothing. You gotta do this all in just whatever life you're able to gain.
And, you know, that's kind of a hard thing to do. Going back to one of our earlier playthroughs.
And Vesper Do It.
Going back, as I was saying, to one of our earlier playthroughs, Contra in the arcade was the same way, except you only got a limited amount of playthroughs. And that really did make a huge problem. No joke on that.
Alright, here we go. What is it? One warp to Neptune.
Alright, we got this.
You see why we're not even going to bother with reaching Earth. That's unrealistic for our game.
Well, the thing is that we're old men now.
Yeah, we grew up.
Old, hashtag. After all, getting older is mandatory. Growing up is optional.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say here is that we're not as good as we used to be, and as I said before, not having an actual joystick does make a huge difference in gameplay here.
True. We're playing on a realistic version of the game, but we're not playing with a realistic controller, so yeah, we miss out on something. Alright, so we're back to Neptune. Maybe now he'll get a little 40 now that he knows the pattern. Let's say they start on the bottom.
No, remember, now they're going to start firing as they... Oh, wait.
Oh, this is the bonus.
Oh, okay. Bonus stage, good. There we go, see? And then we know from our first playthrough there's going to be orange people, so we need to be over here. It's always that first ship.
Yep, you gotta get the first one. Alright, here we go. Where are we going now? Uranus, I believe, right? Yep.
Right. Got this. See, just gotta be careful!
Oh, yellow bomb.
Okay, now we know that they're going to do the double back, as I like to call it.
Yep, yeah. And you gotta avoid now asteroids that are coming non-stop.
Yeah, and it's going to get worse.
Yep. So
as I said, this is a bullet hell type game in disguise.
Oh, extra gun.
There we go, I'm going to need it back.
Oh, look up!
See, this is all...
And then they have those little satellite things,
I don't know what those do.
Well,
apparently they don't, I mean, you can't fly into them, but...
Yeah. But they don't give you that.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Doggone it. Come on.
Alright.
Come on. We got this. Come on.
We're doing the Tom and Jerry stuff. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I feel like I'm going to explode here. I'm under a lot of pressure. Come on, we got this.
Yeah,
we got this.
Do it. That's the pressure, and that's the way we like it, yeah.
What? Giving me an aneurysm?
For the fans, why not, right?
Yeah, what fans? Oh, burn!
Well, to the one guy listening, we like it, I think. Oh, no. Alright, so he's down to his last life here. He has to get the Saturn on this life. Unless he gets an extra gun.
Come on, come on, come on. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now get set.
Alright, so nope, he still can't do it.
Now let's go ahead and give it one more shot. I'm getting farther each time, and keep this episode from turning into an hour-long episode of me failing my way to the top. We will, say this...
2 more tries, right?
Well, third try is the charm.
Alright.
So, we're going...
This...
I can't spell. I'm so aggravated, right?
So here we go again. Can Vespor do it? Get to Saturn. Here we go again.
Now remember, it's a game. It's supposed to be fun. This isn't supposed to be rage-inducing nightmare fuel.
Right.
I mean, after all, who would just come up with a game like this?
Konami.
Why would they? I mean, do they like Tempest that much?
Well, it was their own take on it. Alright, so here's the power-up booster.
You know, I hate to say it, but I think this might actually be easier than Tempest only because of, once again, the controls. I could never use that circular control they have for Tempest.
Oh yeah, we had to go all the way around.
Where you turned it like it was a knob on a television. I never liked that.
Alright, best Neptune, phase 1.
That's right, I'm channeling my rage. I'm pulling a Wolverine. By the way, best X-Men. If you don't agree, I don't want to hear your comments.
Please watch our X-Men playthrough, and you'll hear all his thoughts on Wolverine.
And then some. Fudge! See what I was talking about?
And,
that half a second delay was enough to kill me.
All it takes.
Yeah, especially in these games. There is no second chance.
Nope.
And I want to get to Saturn! I want to see them cool rings! Nobody wants to go to Uranus.
Oh.
Tee. But at any rate, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, put them up, put them up, put them up.
Wow, he's dropping bombs.
Gotcha. Now, wait a second. They fly past me to come back in front of me? How's that
Yeah, no,
possible?
they make a big U-turn. I guess in outer space, is there really an up and down?
Yes, there is, actually.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go. Alright, so here's the bonus stage again. Let's see if we can do this now. Get all 40 chips.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. No!
Go fly up. No, it's too late. Get the iron.
See?
Oh, now he gets the first.
Hey, there we go. That's all it takes.
He wanted to get the first one he got. Alright, so now we're going to our favorite planet. You're on.
Alright, so after all, this would be a challenging gameplay if I said, let's get to Uranus on 140.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no. It actually has to be something rage-filled and inducing to make me question my life and my sanity.
Well, of course. This is a TheVespor Do It challenge. This is not just a do anything challenge. This is a TheVespor Do It.
Uh-huh.
Alright, down to one life again. You thought that'd be easy. You thought reaching Saturn was going to be an easy challenge. But... And it's not that we don't know this game. We haven't played it so long, and our controllers are a little not proper for this game right now.
True enough. But, I mean, I'm almost there.
Yep.
2 more warps. Can I do it?
Well, that's just to Uranus. You gotta reach Saturn. Not reach the warp to Saturn, reach Saturn. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. You didn't even reach...
I may try one more time.
Well, we're here. Why not? Alright, folks. He's gonna give it another attempt. Number 4. Can he reach Saturn with the lives he starts with? Here we go. Back to Neptune.
Why can't you give me continues? Why can't you be like Boom Base Alpha? At least it was nice enough to give you continues. It only took me like $5 to get through 2 levels, but this is worse. This is like... This isn't even memorizing patterns. This is just... If you're in the wrong spot at the wrong time, you're dead. As in, literally, you saw me, I was trying to move out of the way, and then it just appears. So there you go.
Well, that's...
Death in pill form. I mean, is this like giant, like, weaponized eyeballs they're shooting at us?
I don't know. Yeah, what are those deals?
Death, as I already told you. And it always seems I have to die on the first stage no matter what. Then I'll get through Neptune, or to Neptune, and then I'll get to Uranus.
If he still has to get to Saturn, that's good as well.
Yeah, just to Saturn. Freakazoid.
At least we didn't make it Mars or something. On this one.
Well, it'd be ridiculous, period. I mean, you have to play these games a bit to get used to it. I mean, I was no Tempest Pro, so games like this always were tougher for me. I mean, they thought they were being cute with their isometric view here. But, oh, there we go.
We're in the asteroid, yeah. Alright, so we're at Neptune again. Now our goal is, let's see if we can get all 40.
There we go. Go.
Good.
Go. Let's go.
Alright, can you get the oranges? Yes!
Yes.
I did it!
Woo! I'm going to need that extra point score to get that life back. There we go.
Alright, this 10,000 points came very handy. Alright, so now he's back in the game here.
Let's do this.
3 warps to Uranus.
Here we go. Here we go. We got...
Well, there goes his extra life.
There we go.
So let's pretend he didn't get it, and
But like I said, this is the problem. You have to be careful about these things, even though you know about it. Some of them just turn at random. Man, I can't even hit those things at the distance. Come on.
You don't have the double boost.
You got a problem. Easily.
There you go, now you have it.
Yeah, the 2 boosters make it possible to beat this game. If you don't have it, it's really difficult to get anything.
Oh. Alright, let's look over the episode.
Here we go. We're back to stage 6 again.
2 warps.
So here we go.
Whoa. Do good.
Absolutely.
Good, clean that one.
Go.
That's another one. I think when you clear out the ships too fast, they give you like a bonus formation.
I'm fine with this.
That was good. That was good work.
There we go. Beat the highest score. This is going to be it.
One more for you.
Got this. We go! It wouldn't. I'm pushing down. It wouldn't go.
Like, it's still got an extra life if we get to 50%. No, that's it. Alright, well, we said 5 times. This is our 5th attempt, so this is it. I think Vesper's getting to the point where he
I want to do it 3 times. You're like, let's do it 4. No, let's do it 5 times.
So this will be his last attempt.
Okay, here we go. All or nothing.
If he can't do it now, then Vesper was not able to do it, and that'll be his first loss of the season.
Which there's going to probably be plenty more. The fact that I even beat Oregon Trail on the first playthrough says miracles do happen every now and then.
That's right. Be sure to watch our other TheVespor Do It. We've done Oregon Trail, we did Moonraker, and we did this.
That's Moonraker, you freaking Ramses. It's
Moon Patrol. It's Moon Patrol. So.
That's right.
Yes, I was thinking of James Bond again.
That's right. Hey, we may review a James Bond movie or 2 in the future, so stick around.
Look forward to that too.
And it's probably going to be one of the funner ones, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Which means it's definitely going to be a Moore movie.
Or a Bronson.
No. No.
Brosnan.
We can't do Brosnan. Because I don't want to. I'm the star of the show.
It is true. Vesper is the star of the show. Be sure to watch our countdowns whenever we finish the phone.
That's right.
Just subscribe. How about that, folks? Push that subscribe button. Join us for all the fun we're having here. Make fun of us.
He's down on his knees begging.
Right.
You can't see it.
Please, join us here on Vesper's Retro Review. We mean well. We're going to have fun. We promise. Please.
That's right. Like, please, God, let me get to freaking Saturn. Not even beat Saturn. Just allow me to get to it.
Well, just get to it. Alright, so we're at Neptune again. Good time at Neptune.
Yeah, so this is $1.25.
Yeah.
Gone.
Just like that.
I desperately have to have those. A perfect score here.
Alright, let's go. Oh, there goes the first.
Really? I call shenanigans.
Didn't push it good. Oh, and he gets that one. Alright, 39.
Figures. That 7,000 is going to hurt.
Oh, see, you would have had an extra one.
Yeah, well, I can get
Here
it.
we go. 3 warps again to you. Wow, you got a bonus one. Ah, he got greedy, but he got the
Yeah, well, I was trying... I actually wasn't trying to be greedy, I was actually just trying to kill it. Because apparently, if I don't... It gets infinitely harder if I don't kill these things.
Go for the yellow bone? Oh no, they put it up there, and there they go.
I'm not even going to get to level 6 on this one. Oh, no, wait, I got like that. Let's go by me. There we go.
Okay.
Rumble.
2 more.
Come on, I need my double. You see how hard it is without booster double shots to kill these things?
Yep.
What?
No, I think we're gonna have our first loss of the season, yeah. I think that's just getting to the point where he's like, nope.
Oh no, you just can't keep spamming these things. You have to take a break from it, you have to come back. It takes days and days and days. Hundreds of dollars.
Well, we tried, folks. So this is going to be Vesper's first loss of the season. Can Vesper do it? No. This game, it's too hard, for him at least. I know a lot of you guys out there, if you're watching this, are laughing at our abilities in Gyruss, but we never claim to be experts. We just claim to have fun with it.
That's right, and that's why we're choosing games we haven't played in forever.
So no, Vesper cannot do it. So he's 2-1 on the season.
You're going to play this for a very long time, and you're definitely going to need a better joystick.
Yeah.
Overall, not a terrible game, but it's highly repetitive. If you just keep playing this game, you're going to quickly get tired of it.
I think that's a fair statement. It just gets really hard after a while. So you're going to see some interesting games here. They're all games that you can beat within 15, 20 minutes. That's the idea. We're not doing role-playing games. We're not doing strategy games. We're just doing fun, you know...
Well, I'm not sure if you can beat this in 15 minutes. Probably closer to 20.
Well, your challenger would have been able to probably... Like,
yeah, but...
Maybe one day we'll try this again with a better controller. If I can ever find someone that has a joystick or see one on sale cheap.
Absolutely. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and
Ring that bell, folks. Please do. Subscribe. Don't forget, we really need the support here. We're an up-and-coming retro channel. We would love to see you all here. Let us know what games you want to see on Can Vesper Do It? Any game you could think of that you want to see Vesper try.
It has to be tough, but not impossible.
Right.
It's supposed to be fun.
Right. All right. Thanks for joining us on Can Vesper Do It on Vesper's Retro Reviews. We'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.